Heaven high. Cow, I got something in my eyeball. Hang on a sec. Hang on a second. Oh, my eye. I think I'm okay. I don't know. Hang on. Out of nowhere. I think an eyelash got flipped down. All right, we're just gonna have to go with it. I got something in my eyeball. That's okay. Okay. Soul shine. Let your soul shine. Soul shine. Let your soul shine. Coming to you live from my mama's car. Thank you to my mama for letting me borrow her car. Thank you to my friends. You know who you are. That's lyrics to a song I'm working on. So sitting in the car because I got dogs and they are loud. And, you know, sometimes it can be hard to find a quiet place in this loud and crazy world. And so that's part of the message today. Part of the message is find calm in the chaos. Find peace and quiet where and when you can. Give yourself refuge. Give yourself sanctuary. Create sanctuary for yourself. When you find a place that feels like sanctuary, when you find a place, whether that's your home or a place within your home or your car, or in my case, my mom's car when she lets me borrow it, it's full of music gear and my healing tools are in here because both Joe and I were working up in Columbus yesterday. And so just anywhere that you can find refuge, anywhere where you can recharge, give yourself that. Give yourself those quiet moments where you're not on your phone. If you're watching this right now, you're probably on your phone or a computer of some kind. But give yourself those moments of being able to just be, and to just be in quiet, to be in a state of serenity, listening to music or doing art or doing another hobby or something that you love, reading a book, taking a bath, or simply just chilling, just laying there. Maybe you're sitting on the front porch, observing the world around you. Maybe you're listening to a guided meditation or something like that, you know. There's so many ways that we can give ourselves those moments of calm and peace. And that's where our clarity can arise. So let yourself find those moments and create those moments for yourself as much as you need to, because rest is always sacred. You know, what's the creation story? After everything was created, on the seventh day, God rested. And so we have to give ourselves rest, and rest is sacred. That's why I created this Sacred Rest sound bath. It's a combination of Yoga Nidra, which is a guided meditation. It's not physical postures of yoga. That's Yoga Asana. Yoga Nidra is a guided meditation where you bring your awareness to different areas of the body. And as you're going through the areas of the body, you let those areas of the body, those muscles of the body contract and release. And it completely relaxes the body. It relaxes the mind. You can find guided Yoga Nidra meditations online for free. There's tons of them out there. And I'll be live streaming the Sacred Rest sound baths that I do. I'll be doing one tonight at Green Lotus Yoga Studio in Lebanon, Ohio. And I'll live stream it on my Facebook page. So finding those moments of rest, because rest is sacred, and rest is a part of creation. Rest is a part of life. Rest is a part of evolution and the revolution. You know, as life evolves, as humanity evolves, like as our consciousness changes and grows, and as these old systems are crumbling, like, it doesn't take a genius to look around and see that the world is in a state of chaos in some regards, but really the earth is always calling us home, and the rhythm of the earth is always slow, the heartbeat. You know, so when the world seems crazy, get back into nature and rest in nature and allow yourself to connect to nature. You know, today it's a little cold, and here, at least here in Ohio where I am, it's snowing, and it's a bit chilly, but I'm sitting in my car. I just have a flannel on, and I don't have the heat on or nothing, and it's actually not so bad. You know, we can bundle up and we can still get outside and get some fresh air, get some sunlight. We absorb sunlight in through the eyes more than we do our skin. So letting ourselves be outside in the sun without sunglasses on is so beneficial for our mental health, our physical health, for our whole being wellness. And so at any point in the year, it doesn't matter what season or what the weather is, try to get outside if you can, or at least sit by a window and let the light come in to you. And that will help you as we move through the darkness that is being revealed. You know, there's always been darkness here on the earth of things happening. There's always been people choosing to live in alignment with love, and people choosing to not live in alignment with love. People who are living a life of hate or greed or causing harm to others. And we don't need to judge those who are doing that. We need to love them back into wholeness. We need to love them back into oneness, whatever that looks like. That doesn't mean that we don't let them go, you know, what's the phrase, scot-free. Like, there still needs to be accountability, there still needs to be justice, but we need to do it with empathy and compassion, because those people that are causing harm in this world, they need love too. So we have to love everybody, literally everybody. That's what we're all called to do. Love one another. So as we are moving through these times of more darkness coming into light, we have to trust that everything that's coming up to the surface, all the muck and all the nastiness that humans have been doing for a very long time, it's all coming to light now. And I'm actually happy about that, because I would rather know the truth than to live in an illusion. I would rather to know the truth of this reality so that I can actually take right action than to have my head in the clouds or my head in the sand and believing that things are different than they actually are. I don't believe that ignorance is bliss. I think that is a false sense of bliss. But with that being said, as we come into more truth, as our eyes are opened more to the truth of this reality, we have to have even more love and compassion for ourselves, and we have to take care of ourselves, and we have to take care of each other. We gotta lean on one another, we gotta lift each other up, and we gotta keep being the goodness, and keep seeking the goodness, and keep creating the goodness, and keep sharing the goodness, because there is goodness in this world. And I really, really do believe that there is more good. There are more good people in this world than there are people who are wishing to do harm. There are more people who want freedom than those who want control. There are more people who want love than those who are living in hate. Love is going viral right now. Love is trending right now. It's already happening. And that is why I'm joyful. My heart can get heavy when I see some of the chaos of the world. And that's when I have to come back to my heart and say, hey, heavy heart, let's be light. We don't have to carry that with us. We can see it. We don't have to turn a blind eye. We can see it. We can call it out for what it is, but we don't have to carry it on our heart. We can let the heart be light. we can let ourselves be light. We don't have to carry the weight of the world on our shoulders, because that's not going to help us. Carrying all that pain and all that suffering on our heart and on our shoulders and on our minds is not going to help us be our greatest versions. It's not going to help us be a good person in this world. It's just going to weigh us down. So do whatever you have to do, as long as it's not harming another, to let go of that heaviness. Music, art, community, connection, nature, good food, resting when you need to, whatever it is, come back to the practices, come back to the things whenever you feel like your heart is getting pulled out of that center and out of that connection to divine love and to all. Let me take a little sip of my dirty chai, cacao and chai. It's like my favorite drink to make right now. So, today, I want to say there's that verse, Romans 13, where it talks about what love is. I talked about that previously. Love is patient, love is kind, love is not easily angered, love does not keep a record of wrong. But at the end of that verse, it says these three things remain: hope, faith. I'm getting emotional. Hope, faith, and love. And the greatest of these is love. And I talk about love all the time. But those other two, they're in that verse for a reason. It is all about the love, but love's two best friends are hope and faith. Hope for a better life and a better world. Because if we've lost hope, then we've lost everything. If we don't have hope that things can get better in our own personal lives, in the whole world, in our communities, in our families, when hope is gone, we give up and we stop trying. Because what's the point? What's the point in trying to make things better if I don't think they can be? What's the point of trying to go out there and change the world and lift people up if I don't think it's even possible? There's no hope, so what's the point of trying? Always hold on to hope. Always hold on to hope. Faith. Faith and hope go hand in hand. Because if we have hope without faith, how long will that hope last? Because if we have hope, I have hope today, but what happens when things aren't better tomorrow? Or the next day? Or the next day? What about when weeks go by and things still haven't changed? Or at least not to the degree that I hoped they would? What about when months go by, years go by, and maybe there's a little change, maybe there's a little growth, maybe there's a little healing, maybe things are a little better, but not as much as I hoped. That's where faith comes in. Because faith, when it's right there next to hope, it says, keep holding on. God's got it. You got it. The people you've surrounded yourself, the people that you've chosen as community, we got it together. Noah just got here. His truck just pulled up behind me. I don't think he knows I'm live streaming in here though. Faith doesn't let hope let go. Faith is what empowers hope to keep holding on through it all. Because faith says, hey, you may not be able to see the next steps. You may not be able to see what's coming next. You might be in complete darkness. But faith says, don't give up. Don't give up hope. Keep going. We got this. We're together. And we got love. Love's leading the way. Love's leading us, Hope. Come on. And I really do believe that. I really do believe that faith, hope, and love will see us through the darkest times of our life. Trying to reconnect. Faith, hope, and love will see us through the darkest times of our life. Faith, hope, and love will see us through the darkness of this world. Faith, hope, and love will guide us and see us through it all. No matter what happens, no matter what comes. Faith, hope, and love. And with that, I'll share this song and then we'll end this live. I want to make these shorter because I know everyone is busy. Everyone's got a lot of, our time is precious. Our time is the most precious thing that we have because we all only get so much time, and we get to decide who and what we spend our time with. So if you choose to spend your time listening to me, I appreciate you so much, and I want to honor your time by not making these sessions longer than they need to be. All right? So let's end it with a song. Let me take a sip. This song was gifted to me by Great Spirit when I was going through a personal hardship. I was going through a hard time personally, and I was in the darkness because I didn't know where I was going or what I was doing or what was going to happen. And this song came to me. Great Spirit flowed it right through me. All right. I hope I can remember it. It's been a while since I sang it. I'll give it my best. Somehow I'm gonna make it. I don't think he knows I'm live streaming because he's like revving his engine right now. You know what? It's just gonna be part of the song. It's just gonna be part of the song. Somehow I'm gonna make it, even when I don't know the steps I'm taking. I'm walking by faith and not by sight. I'm trusting Great Spirit to lead me through the darkest night. I'm trusting Great Spirit to lead me through my whole life. Somehow I'm gonna make it, even when I don't know the steps I'm taking. I'm walking by faith and not by sight. I'm trusting Great Spirit to lead me through the darkest night. And at the end of every dark night, there is always a sunrise. There is always a sunrise. And at the end of every tunnel, there is always a light. I'll let these tears fall from my eyes. I'm walking by faith, not sight. I'll let these tears fall from my eyes. I'm walking by faith, not sight. Somehow I'm gonna make it. We'll make it through this dark night. I'm trusting in Great Spirit to lead us through the darkest night. I'm trusting in Great Spirit to lead us all back into the light. So many emotions for me during that song. I'm very emotional today. It's probably because I'm about to start my period, but I just want to say that with that, like, I don't think that women are more emotional when they're on their period. I think that we're more in tune with our emotions. And I think that women can be called emotional so much, and I know for myself, I held my emotions in a lot most of my life. So now if they come, the highs, the lows, I embrace it all. I was not expecting to get emotional today on this live, but I have so many mixed emotions right now. I have sadness coming up. I have tears welling up in my eyes. I have that lump in the back of my throat. But I also have so much hope. And I have faith. And I have love. And I have joy. Because I'm happy to be alive. I'm happy to be alive on this earth. Even when it's freaking crazy. Even when there are literal sociopaths running the world. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you're not paying attention. Just ask me in the comments, what do you mean sociopaths running the world? And I'm not just talking about America. I'm talking about the world. And you know, there are people, and there are groups of people that want to run this world. Everybody wants to rule the world. That's a great song, by the way. So is hey now, don't dream it's over. I love that song because it's like, we can't dream that it's over. You know, yeah, everybody, you know, there are people out there that they want total authoritarian control over literally the entire earth, and you know, they want to enslave God's children because we're all God's children. But they're not going to be successful. They might be trying, but we see right through their illusions. We see right through their systems, and we're rising up in love. We are. We're rising up in love together. Humanity is waking up on a massive scale. I got more songs I want to sing, but I want to keep this one short. I do got the gift of the gab, y'all. So just know that I love you, and I'm right here with you. You know, I'm a human, and I feel it all, and I let myself feel it all. And then I come right back to love. I'm actually in love that whole time, you know? Just because we're feeling sadness, just because we're feeling all the things, that doesn't mean that we stopped being loved. That doesn't mean that we became disconnected from love. We can be sad and still be in the vibration of love. Because we're multidimensional beings, and we're complex beings, and you can feel more than one feeling at once, and you can be in more than one state of being at once. So allow yourself to flow in and out of all the things that you need to feel as you move through your own personal life, as the world changes and evolves, and as the revolution unfolds, because it's happening, baby. It's happening right now. The revolution will not be televised. The TV tells you lies. The television tells lies to your vision. And I mean that in more than one way. But that's a story for another day. But all you need to know right now is that the awakening is happening. Love is winning. Love has already won. The light is shining and the good is triumphant. Keep the faith. Hold on to hope, and always be the love. And remember, you are loved and you are loved. And I got crazy little hairs sticking up everywhere today. And I love you. Peace and love to you. Peace and love to me. Peace and love to everybody. We are all love. We are all one. Together, we rise up in love.